Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to an absolutely stunningly glorious Wasdale. 6:30, I've just parked up in the Wasdale Head car park there and we're going to go and do the Mosedale Horseshoe, the big version. Look at the mist over there, that is gorgeous. That's actually spilling out of Mosedale itself. It is like a river. Beautiful. And you can pretty much see the route we're going to do today. We're going to be going up Kirk Fell and then round to Pillar over that way, Kirk Fell, Red Pike, and this is Barrow just here. It's about 20 kilometres, 12 miles or so. It's a biggie. It's going to be a long day out. I'd like to go and do Pillar Rock, so we'll head along the high level traverse. And I'd also like to go and do Barrow. Now Barrow is an unknown because I don't know whether I'm going to have enough in the tank at that point to do it. So we'll see. Bit of a first for me this actually, well there's a few firsts. Never been up Kirk Fell. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I've never been up Kirk Fell. I've always gone either side. I don't know why that is. So today I'm fixing that. I've never been to Pillar Rock. I've looked down on Pillar Rock, but I've never actually been up close and personal. I've not been along the high level traverse, so that's going to be a bit of fun today. And then I've been up Barrow a few times, camped up there, but I've never gone up Stirrup Crag. So that's a first for me as well. So that's 3 firsts, which is good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head up to Beck Head. Beck Head is the col between Great Gable and Kirk Fell. There's another route where you can go straight up the front, but that just looks so steep and soul destroying. So I'm going to go up to Beck Head instead. And then from there up to Kirk Fell and go and check out that first summit. I hope you enjoy it, and I'm going to crack on, like I said, and get up to Beck Head. So see you in a bit. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? So you've got the light spilling in over there from Stead down the northern side of Lingmel and just lighting up all these walls of Wasdale. Absolutely gorgeous. If I could be bothered to get my camera out, but I say that every time then I do, but today I'm not going to because I'm going to crack on, or should I? I don't know. Looking lovely though. So yeah, this first section of the walk up to Beck Head, it's actually quite all right. You know, it's quite grassy, fairly steady. Gets a bit steeper further up, but as you get closer to the top, it just turns into rock and scree. So it's a bit harder underfoot, but it's not as steep when you get to that point. So you gain most of your height up to Beck Head really on these grassy slopes, which is good. It's nice and soft and gentle on one's feet. Gorgeous morning, absolutely gorgeous. It's nice with the pubs lit up there like a beacon. Come back, come and have a pint. How about a bacon butty? Great Gable from this angle just looks incredible. It's like a jagged crown. I'm gonna get my head down and I'm gonna keep on getting up to Beck Head, where I'll probably update you again before we head on up to Kirk Fell. In the meantime, look at that. I'm gonna get a picture. See you further up. Hey Hurdy. Got the cloud forming there on Barrow. I think that's the stuff that was spilling out Mosedale earlier on. And now as it's warming up, it's all starting to rise up and go over the fell. By the way, I didn't get that shot before. As soon as I went to get my camera out, the sun went in. And about 10 minutes later, it came back out again. Looking very hazy today though. I mean, it is forecast to be hazy, but it is significantly hazier than I thought it was going to be, which is a bit of a shame. But we can still see stuff, so that's good. It's not all clagged in like it was last week. Okay, just getting to Beck Head, which is the, like I said before, the call between Great Gable and Kirk Fell. And just how beautiful is that looking now? I mean, you've got Fell there, just peeking up out the back of Lingmail, Ilgill Head, Winrig, nice bit of cloud on Waswater there, and obviously Yew Barrow with a nice little covering of wool. So, be careful around here because I could end up going up Great Gable by accident. I don't want to do that. I'm going to head this direction here, and we're going to head up to Rib End and then up onto the summit of Kirk Fell and check out those big views down both valleys. Let's do it. When you're at Beckhead Tarn, just before going up onto Kirk Fell, it's worth zipping across to take a look down into Innerdale. That's Haystacks right in the middle. It drops down to Scarth Gap and up to High Crag and High Style. Can't quite see Red Pike. Right, up on Kirk Fell. Not too bad actually, that rib end. Just a little bit of a rocky walk up, not too arduous at all, and you get to the top of Kirk Fell, which is a bit of like a twin summit job really. You've got East Top here, and you've got the main summit over there. So I'm just going to bomb it across. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. You got the tarn, you've got the sheep, you've got the wonderful blue sky, not a soul about. It doesn't get much better than this. Okay, this could be quite interesting getting across here without falling. I could go on that stepping stone. That might roll as I step onto it. It's quite a commitment that. I'll end up in the water. So I might just, you know, jump here. Yeah, so where's my takeoff point? There. Oh boy, are you ready? Whoop. Whew. I caught my glasses, look at that. How stylish was that? I should be in the Olympics. Summit of Kirk Fell, summit proper. It's a nice little shelter. Really nice at the moment. Great cable. Just make out Harrison Stickle as well, Langdales, and Glaramara. I think that's Glaramara, or is that Allen Crags? Actually, that could be Allen Crags. And then we've got Great End. Beautiful little bit of inversion creeping up Piers Gill. We've got Broad Crag, Scarfell Pike, Scarfell, and a little bit closer than that is Lingmail, but it's quite hard to see with this light. That is looking absolutely spectacular out towards Barrow. Stirrup Crag that's in the cloud there, and Doorhead Screes. Okay, that's Kirk Fell done. I think you'll agree. Pretty spectacular summit with views in all directions. So yeah, I really enjoyed that actually, just sitting up there then, apart from the flies. The flies are getting pretty horrendous now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head down to Blacksail Pass via Kirk Fell Crags. Okay, according to the OS map, the marked path right away, the green dotted line, is over that way, going down a horrendous looking scree chute. So I've avoided that and I've moved over to the west a bit more. So I'm in line with this fence, and you can see the fence marked up out on the map. And there isn't actually a fence here anymore, it's just a series of posts, but there is a bit of a path that runs along it. So I'm hoping that this will give me a better route off than that other way. That said, it suddenly got very steep. So we'll see how we get on around here. That's not too bad actually, it's just this bit here. Bit of a step down. Actually not too bad, that little step down. It's only about 3 or 4 foot, and you've got like a little foothold down there as well, so it's not so bad. I just took my bag off my back just to take the weight off, you know, because sometimes it can throw your balance a little bit. Just taking it off makes all the difference, it really does, in times where you need a bit more care. But look at that over there. That cloud is spilling over the top of a pillar, dropping down to the high level route where we're going to be walking later on. Right, down at Blacksail Pass. First fell done, first descent done. Kind of looks quite gnarly, doesn't it? But it's actually not so bad, you know. It's if you just keep to the left, going down, following that fence, you know, the series of fence posts, it's a pretty good path. I mean, there's a few kind of places where you might need to put hands on rock, but apart from that, it's fine, you know. I'm really enjoying this walk today. I'm enjoying the weather, I'm enjoying the fact I've not seen anybody yet. So I'm gonna head up towards Looking Stead, and that's the point, well, around there that the path branches off to go along the high level route, which I think I called the high level traverse earlier on. It's not the high level traverse, honestly my head's gone. It's the high level route. Isn't that lovely, this path? Little pile of stones, red pike in the background. Couple of the guys walking up towards Pillar. They're going to do the horseshoe today as well. They're the first people I've actually seen, so that bodes well. So you can actually see Robinson's Cairn from here. Let me just point it out right there. That's where we're going to be heading along the high level route. Not far off the beginning of that now, but look at it down in Ennerdale. Isn't that just an absolutely stunning valley? I think that sheep agrees. Okay, here we are on the high level route. Just gonna shimmy across here now to Robinson's Cairn. Hope I'm going the right way. Got a couple of climbers behind me who don't seem very keen about me having the drone out. So yeah, I want to get me get on ahead of them really, if I can, and then get the drone footage that I want. Because it would be a crime not to get some. Let's get down off here. God, I hope I'm going the right way. Soon find out. Okay. Pretty straightforward path. I mean, it got some big looking drops on one side, but it's not too bad. It is just a path. This is a pretty stunning route. Not obvious in places, but obvious enough. It is gorgeous. Look at this view. Oh my goodness. It's almost too much to cope with. Just getting up to Robinson's Cairn. This will be our first view of Pillar Rock. So Robinson's Cairn, Pillar Rock. Look at that monster. Just setting off from Robinson's Cairn now and heading into Pillar Cove. It's really difficult to get a sense of scale here. This thing is massive. Pillar Rock is huge. It probably doesn't look big in this either. A couple of guys walking up on the way up to climb and they gave it a bit of scale, but they've gone out of view now. So a bit of a windy path up now, steep. Which will take us past Pillar Rock and up onto the top of Pillar itself, where all the views should open out again. Kind of want to go. This is absolutely beautiful. Right, just get up to the Shamrock Traverse. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit nervous about this. This is all new to me. It's all a little bit wet. Kind of worries me a bit. There's nothing really to hold on to either. Yikes. Ooh, camera. I don't know if I'd clunked my lens in or not, but yikes. That wasn't very nice. That was a bit sketchy, that actually. Just a bit wet and quite a large drop. Had I slipped. I'm going to keep on pushing up here. This doesn't look too bad. Just loose rock really. And yeah, just gonna keep threading my way up. More slippy wet rock. I would not like to do this in the rain. Oh my God, no thanks. But I'm gonna get a cracking view in a minute of Pillar Rock. It's so hot today. And there's no air, there's no wind blowing through. So it just kind of feels like you're sucking on nothing. Where's the air? God. It's a very straightforward path running from Pillar Rock. It comes up here and then just heads up. Nothing too scary at all. Okay, it's got to a section that looks a little bit dodgy, but I think it should be all right. So the path comes up, up and up, and then we get to this bit here where you think, what am I going to do? Am I going to go to the left and scramble up that little chimney, or do I go to the right and then have all that exposure? Well, actually, the answer is to the right, because it actually isn't all that bad. I'm going to see if I can film it on my phone as I go, because as you'll see when you get up here, the path kind of continues, which you can't see from down there, and then it just goes up there. Pretty straightforward. Probably looking a bit bedraggled now. This path is absolutely glorious. It really is. I think this is the way up pillar. However, it is incredibly taxing. I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm not even halfway around the horseshoe yet. What a path. It just, in places it feels quite exposed, and in places you think, ooh, this looks a bit dicky dodge, but then actually it's all right, you know, it's not so bad. It's just glorious. Like I said, I think it's the best path I've ever been on. It went a long time to do this. I don't know why I've not done it. Other things have come up, or I don't know, just not found the time. I think that's a really bad excuse, because this is outstanding and I would definitely be back. And here we go, somebody looking down on Pillar Rock. So very close to the top now. So I'm going to crack on, get to the summit, and update from there. All right, here we are at the top. Pillar, the mighty Pillar. Big old summit, big dome. I mean, probably a good place to camp. If the weather's all right and not too windy, of course. Jeepers, I wouldn't like to be caught up here in a storm after my red screes debacle. Here we go, Trig Point. So, second summit done. See Kirk Fell over that way. Heading west towards Black Crag and the rest of the horseshoe. I just want to drop off a little bit here, take a look at Steeple from the side, because it looks pretty cool. It really is a sight to behold. Yeah, Steeple there. Black Crag with a bit of sun on it. It's getting busy now. Quite a few people around. Oh, these flies. I think wherever it is I have my food, it's going to be on that side, I think, where the wind is a bit stronger, because this is awful. Eaten alive. But I'm going to crack on, get over there, because I'm not even halfway around yet, and it's 1 o'clock.